Good afternoon. It's been a busy day here for us at the Parks Alliance. We're very excited to have Kelcie Casper from Ferko Playground with us, reading one of her very favorite book, her favorite book from childhood, and her favorite book to read to her child. You'll find out what that is in just a few minutes. But first, we want to tell you about what we've been up to today, if you didn't know already. Hey, Lula. So what have we been up to today?
What have we done? We have done everything. We've been up early. Well, you have been working behind the scene, make sure everything ran smoothly. At 12 o'clock, we had a conversation with our city council members that was super successful, talking about the budget and the next steps for our city and our after-school programs and parks and recreation, all that exciting conversation. At 2 o'clock, we had Commissioner Catherine from Parks and Recreation who joined us and stayed with us for an hour and some change to answer a lot of the questions that people had about the state of parks and recreation and after school programming, what that would look like moving forward. And we had some games that we played in the middle that I wasn't part of it. So I'm going to let you explain that because I took a little break.
Sure. We're going to actually, this evening, we're going to tweet some photos from that Scrabble we were doing. I just got some screenshots in a little bit before we went on air. So we're going to share those, just share some of those on Twitter, and just so you people can see. And we'll put those up on our Instagram story too. So we had some Scrabble going on. There was Scrabble between some youth, some students, and some city council members. And at least in one of the ones, the city council member did okay, but certainly didn't win. And the other one, we're still waiting for the results. I may have gotten that over online here. So that was kind of neat. So to have some fun things, different ways to do things remotely. And we also have something else coming up there's trivia coming up at 6 and 7. We're doing one at 7. And it's going to be real casual, but real fun. Our intern, Jack, has just put some great trivia questions together about Philadelphia history, Philadelphia Parks history, and related things. And there may even be something about the Parks and Rec show. So we found a fun tool out there that'll bring up live. It'll be probably three rounds of 10 questions or so. It'll be pretty quick. FOW, Friends of Wissahickon, has trivia at 6 o'clock. Now, I think that may already be booked. And I'm not sure if it's time to sign up for that yet, but they're going to do that again. So keep an eye on the FOW social media, because this is their second one that they've done. So I'm sure they're going to do it again. They have live music and everything. So they're more of the experts at this. We'll learn from them. So Jack and I are going to go and play trivia with Friends of Wissahickon at 6. And we might have to leave a little early to make sure we have the studio set up here. Then we'll have fun trivia here. It'll just be, we'll start probably around, 7:05 or so. We'll give a little time for people to come in, and it'll be pretty quick. There'll be 3 quick rounds. Easy tool you can use on your phone. You can use on your computer. If anyone, it's not Jackbox, but if people have ever played that at a party or something, it's a similar thing where you just, go to a website, type in a code, real simple. So, let's pop up a picture there, and that's kind of what the screen will look like there. We're actually giving away one of the questions already, where that was intentional. For people who found out ahead of time, they can do the research. But the rest of them will be pretty quick paced and a lot of fun. So yeah,
exciting. We got to try it out a little bit 2 days ago or so as a staff. So that was super exciting. Our executive director said hi from the audience this time, Lula. Hi, Alex. Thanks for watching. So should we bring our guest?
Yeah, let's do that. Bring her on here. Just one second. I'm doing one quick thing here. I'm just going to go change our layout here, and there we go. Welcome.
Hello. We are keeping up with the theme today. We have one of our recreation leader. We're so excited to have you, and it looks like we have a lot of viewers as well. Please let us know where you're watching from in the comment section so we can give you a shout out, and feel free to leave wonderful message for our guests.
And please share. There are 2 ways to share, more than 2 ways to share, but the 2 easiest ways to share are just click the share button, and then you can either write a post or just let it go directly to your feed there. And the other one is to tag people in the comments. And one thing to keep in mind is this is all going to be recorded. People can come back to this later. The link that you share there will be the same one. So if you know someone who's busy now, but might have time this evening or tomorrow or next week, they'll get a notification. And when they have time at their leisure, they can watch it. So it's definitely, anytime you want to share, go ahead and share with folks who might want to watch this at any point. And I think you're going to be really excited by this book, and you can watch it, and there'll be time for you to share at the end of it as well too. But definitely keep on letting us know what neighborhood you're watching from, and if you're watching from outside of Philadelphia, that's cool too. Let us know what town or city you're in. And I'm just going to pop back into our virtual production studio so Lula and Kelcie can chat.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
So, Kelcie, we're so excited to have you. We're excited to have one of our recreation leaders to be part of our super long action day that we have planned. We're so happy that you volunteered to read with us. And we're before we get to the reading, but I just want to talk to you about your background. How, where are you located? How long have you been doing your job? And again, thank you so much for joining us.
So I'm located at Ferko Playground in Juniata. I also do some time at Piccoli Playground, which is down the street. I've been at Ferko for like 7 or 8 years. I've just kind of moved up through the ranks through positions. I'm actually the assistant rec leader right now, but I've been at Ferko for about 8 years. So I've got to know a lot of the neighborhood very well and make good relationships, and I really enjoy what I do.
And how are you going with this, shutdown, pandemic? And I know you usually very hands-on with students and kids that you have seen. We were talking about this behind the scene, throughout the school's year and then the summertime as well. And things are shifting to something just, we can't control. How is it working from home? I know you do some virtual training online. Tell us about your program and also how you've been able to adapt to this new normal.
Yeah, it's been hard because, like I said, I really enjoy what I do and I care about the kids. So, I miss the kids. As I had said behind the scenes, a lot of my kids carry over from program to program. So I normally don't have more than 2 weeks without them. So This is the longest I'm going without seeing them. And we're all a family there. So it's hard. I miss them a lot, and I'm very concerned about their education. I don't, it's tough being at home, and it's a totally different thing. So I'm worried about them educationally. I'm worried about them everything. I just, I miss them. We're one big family at Ferko, and I miss them a lot. Being home, I'm definitely grateful. I'm spending more time with my daughter. Even at that rate, seeing my husband more because of the hours I work. He works during the day. I work at night. We see each other somewhat on the weekends. So we're having normal family dinner time, which is crazy. But it's awesome. I hear my daughter upstairs screaming "mommy" because she's watching.
Oh, she's watching you. So good to bring her on. We love seeing kids on the screen. So hi, we're going to say hi to her. What's her name?
Harleyana.
Harleyana. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Hi, Harleyana. We're saying hi. You're watching your mom right now. She's going to read her one of her childhood favorite books. So we're super excited for that. Can you tell us about the program that you run? And we were talking about this behind the scene as well, now being virtual.
Oh, the art program, yes. So typically during the school year, I run an art program on Monday nights. It carries over with some of our after-school program kids. And, for the first couple of weeks, we just kind of let it hang. And then, it was kept stretching out. And I realized that we're not going back anytime soon. And, I wanted the kids to still have something to do. And also for them to be able to interact with each other. A lot of our kids, I have a lot of charter school kids as well, so they live in different neighborhoods, so they're not near, plus they're not supposed to be, interacting physically anyway. So it was just a way to get everybody together, and, me and some of the other staff members and a bunch of the kids got in, and, some of the older kids just came to hang out because we miss each other. It was really cool. So we've been doing art class on Thursday nights, and it's kind of cool because it gives us, where we usually only have an hour. Last Thursday we went for 2.5 hours because we were just having fun talking, and it was when we finished. They don't have to wait for their parents to pick them up. They're already home.
You're home.
So it's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad. Last week we had a smaller number, but this week it sounds like more kids are going to join.
Wow,
so it's really cool. I'm glad to be able to interact with the kids virtually. I think we're very lucky for the technology we have that gives us that ability.
Right. And you said something earlier, which was of course, that your older kids are showing up just to be around familiar faces or having something to do. So that just goes to show how everyone is missing each other and having that human contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So tell us about the book that you're going to read today.
So I'm reading Charlie the Caterpillar. It's one of the few books that have survived since my childhood. Most of them I've gone, I don't know where. But it's about, obviously, a caterpillar. And the story starts out where he's trying to hang out with some of the different animals, some of the bigger animals. And they're denying him, saying he's too small, he's this, he's that. And then eventually he grows into a beautiful butterfly. And now they all want to be his friends. But, he says, you didn't like me when I was me. So it's just about accepting others and and being kind to others. So it's
Ooh.
important.
I always love hearing the message behind the children's book. So I'm going to take myself off the screen and I'm going to let you take over. So once you're done, I'll come back. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Hi, guys. So we're going to read Charlie the Caterpillar. This is the front. I got to turn a little bit so I can read the book and show you guys. It's by Dom DeLuise. One bright and sunny day, Charlie the Caterpillar was born. Trying to make sure. Yeah. The world looked very big, very, very big to Charlie because he was very, very small, because he was just born. Charlie soon found out how delicious green things tasted. As he was nibbling on a blade of grass, he could hear the wind whistling and the birds singing. He smiled. He was glad to be alive. Charlie decided to set out and see the world. So he looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. Soon, Charlie saw two monkeys. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing cards," they said. "Oh," said Charlie. "That sounds like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the monkeys. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar. Now get out of here." Charlie, for the very first time in his young life, felt bad. He sighed and would have shrugged his shoulders if he had any. He looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. Pretty soon, he saw two rabbits hopping around. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing tennis," they said. "Oh," said Charlie. "That looks like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the rabbits. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar and we don't play with ugly caterpillars. Now get out of here." Now, for the second time in his young life, Charlie felt bad, very bad. His feelings were hurt. "What is ugly?" wondered Charlie. He didn't feel ugly. He looked to the left, he looked to the right, and then he went straight ahead. Just then, Charlie saw two mice playing miniature golf. These mice were so small. They had to play miniature golf. "Hi," said Charlie. "What are you doing?" "We're playing golf," they answered. "Oh," said Charlie. That really looks like fun. Can I play too?" "No, you can't," said the mice. "Why not?" asked Charlie. "Because you're an ugly caterpillar and we really don't play with ugly caterpillars. Now get out of here." Charlie, for the third time in his now not so young life, felt very, very bad. In fact, Charlie started to feel ugly. No one wanted to play with him. So Charlie looked to the left and he looked to the right, and then he started to cry. Charlie wanted to be alone. He climbed up in a tree and snuggled up to a small branch. He felt a little cold, so he went like this, and he went like that, and he went like this, and he went like that. And before he knew it, he had spun himself a warm and wonderful cocoon. Charlie was very sad about that ugly business. "Why can't I have a friend?" he wondered. Charlie was so tired from making the cocoon that he decided to take a nap. All of a sudden, snow began to fall and to cover everything with white. Winter had come, but Charlie was nice and warm in his comfortable cocoon. Charlie dreamed that he had a best friend and that they laughed and had fun together. After a while, the grass began to grow, the flowers began to bloom, and the birds began to have a party in the sky. Spring had come, and somehow Charlie knew it was time to wake up. He yawned and stretched, and then, oh my goodness! Pop, pop! Charlie looked to the left, and he looked to the right, and oh, he had wings, beautiful wings, butterfly wings. Charlie had become a beautiful butterfly. Charlie fluttered his wings, and guess what? He flew up, up, and up. He laughed as he soared past the birds, having a party in the sky. Charlie was flying high when he came upon the monkeys, who were still playing cards. "Oh, please come and play with us," begged the monkeys. Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're a beautiful butterfly, they answered. No thanks, said Charlie, smiling. I gotta get out of here. He zoomed up and away. The monkeys jumped back, looking miserable. Serves them right, thought Charlie. He did a couple of loop-the-loops, and then he came across the rabbits at their tennis game. Oh, please, said the rabbits. Won't you come and play with us? Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're such a beautiful butterfly, they answered. Not on your life, said Charlie. Now I gotta get out of here. Then off he flew, leaving the rabbits looking very downhearted. Serves them right, thought Charlie. He circled around for a while, and then he saw the mice playing miniature golf. Please, pretty please, pleaded the mice. Do come and play with us. Why? Asked Charlie. Because you're really such a beautiful butterfly, they answered. Sorry, not today, said Charlie. I really have better things to do. Now I gotta get out of here. Then off he soared, leaving the mice looking pitiful. Serves them right, thought Charlie. They all wanted to be his friend because he was now a beautiful butterfly. They didn't know that he was Charlie the ugly caterpillar. If they want to be my friends just because of my beautiful wings, they can't be real friends, thought Charlie, as he fluttered in the spring sunshine. Just then, Charlie heard someone cry. It was Katie the caterpillar. Charlie came closer. Why are you crying? He asked. Because no one will play with me. No one wants to be my friend, cried Katie, because I'm an ugly caterpillar. I'll play with you, said Charlie. With a wink and a smile, I'll be your friend. You will? Said Katie the caterpillar. Whoopee! Then Charlie took Katie aside and told her all about becoming a butterfly. From that day on, Charlie and Katie played cards and tennis and even miniature golf together. They laughed and had a good time. Just like in Charlie's dream, Katie was happy and Charlie was very happy. He had finally found a friend, a real friend, a best friend. And that's Charlie and Katie together. The end.
Woohoo! Oh, I hear your daughter. She's been joining you. You can bring her.
You want to come say hi? Your hair's a mess, but you can come say hi.
No, that is okay. Bring her on. Hi.
Say hi.
She was like, I'm sick of watching from the screen. I want to see her live. Thank you so much for joining us. She said hi from upstairs. You heard earlier. But I love that book. You said that's one of your childhood favorite books?
Yes.
What a great message. Yeah, it has so many great messages in children's books. That's what we were talking about all this week. Those hidden messages that apply for adults as well.
Yes, it does. That's why I really thought it'd be awesome to read.
Harley, it looks like you're getting your own shout out as well.
Oh, look, Uncle Mike's saying hi. Hi, Uncle Mike.
I think this was when she was upstairs. People are telling you she was watching from upstairs. We have a few people giving you a shout out.
Oh, hi guys. How are you? The twins.
For some reason, I can't scroll up.
Oh, Norma and Jace. Hi, Norma and Jace. I miss you.
It says, hi, sweetie.
Say hi, Uncle Steve.
Oh, look at this. You have a lot of support. Next time, maybe you could read a book for us.
Next time, you want to join me?
I want to join.
Oh, you want to do it?
Oh. Well, we're so grateful for you for taking time to read one of your favorite childhood books. And we're also very grateful that your daughter was able to join us. We always love special guests when they come. So she is more than welcome to join and come read her favorite book whenever she wants. We support that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for letting me join in. Yeah, there's Granny. Say hi, Granny.
Hi, Granny.
What's the best way to contact you?
Through my email is the best way. Yep.
Okay.
And then all my emails, my cell phone number as well. For the playground, they can just go on the Ferko Facebook and they can direct message me through the Facebook if anybody wants to contact me.
Cool. And I dropped that link in the comments earlier on. So there's your Facebook page. And so you can go there and see some great pictures of the playground and the other things going on. So that's excellent. Well, thank you again. That was a fun book. That was a really neat. You did a great reading. I really liked your interpretation, your voices you did there as well.
Thank you. That's what I was doing for my daughter, so I tried to do it.
I was like, get out of here. I was like, all right.
Get out of here.
Well, thank you again so much for coming and joining our read along. You are more than welcome to come back and read again whenever you like. Just let us know, and you can even come back with your daughter and read together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and everyone will be back at 7 o'clock, right, Steve?
Yeah, the easiest way to find out the links for tonight is just to go to our website, philaparks.org, and that's the way you can find all the other stuff we talked about earlier, all the question and answers with City Council and with Catherine Level of the Commissioner of Parks and Rec. You can find all the links to those, to the links that go into the live ones will also go to the recording. So if you missed any of that stuff or want to go back and watch it again from the beginning, you can catch it. And you can also go, just like now, you can watch on YouTube or Facebook our Trivia at 7. It'll be real quick. It's not specifically designed for kids. It's kind of more history and other things like that. That's more like there's older kids might really enjoy it, but it's totally family friendly. Nothing, no objectionable content. So whole family can join at 7 if they want to watch. You don't have to play either. If you want to watch the trivia and just not play, people can come and watch. Otherwise, we will see you back here tomorrow. Is it 12:30 tomorrow? We're
12:30 tomorrow.
12:30 tomorrow. All right.
So have a good one, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you.
So
Bye. There we go.